Hi, I'm Ashley, and I love the 49ers.
And I'm Nicole, and I love the Chargers.
And we are touchdowns,
And Titans.
and we are not experts.
We're not experts, but we are passionate.
We are passionate. And I'm not prepared, but I'll talk about something.
We're passionate, and we're very excited for football to start. I know that.
You did text me yesterday.
I know. Well, before we get into all that, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, I got fancy LaCroix.
Oh,
What are you
you
drinking?
put it in a glass and everything. I like it.
Mhm.
Got my same old.
That. Cheers. I was thinking in less than a month, you're going to have a baby. And then we can do a for real cheers soon.
It's been a while, man.
I mean, these are for real cheerses, but like
I know. It's been, gosh, it'll be like almost a year.
yeah. But
So
I was thinking about it and I was like, oh,
finally have that wine.
yeah, or like maybe like champagne the first time back, like a
Oh, yeah.
little
Well,
bubbly.
that'll be
So
fun.
we'll see.
But yes, we are passionate. I was texting Ashley yesterday that there's been a few Sundays where it's been really sad and missing football, but there was something about yesterday that I was just like, I don't know, like in my feels, like I was really missing just normal Sunday football.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that happens to me a couple times a month.
Yeah.
It depends on if I have stuff to do or not. But like on a Sunday where I don't have any plans,
Right.
I'm like, oh,
I think that's what it was. There was nothing going on. So it was like, it makes it worse.
Yeah. You know what? Also, thank you guys. Anybody joining us? It is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial
It's
Day.
not a Tuesday. Sorry, guys, that we had to switch it up on you, but I have to go out of town tomorrow for work. So,
well, and if we didn't do it today, it would be a couple weeks. So,
yeah,
working on that consistency. We're telling you.
I mean, look, I got out of the shower. My face is red. Like I just blow dried my hair. Like I got 1,000 things going on right now, but we're here.
Making time. What is up, David? Thank you for joining.
We were just talking about that before we went live.
So before we get into that, are you guys normally?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
We spend so much time on the East Coast. Like at least like the last couple of years too, there would be like these back-to-back East Coast games where they would get us like the players would stay at like a resort. So they didn't have to fly back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So obviously the Chargers are the most traveled team this upcoming season. And it's interesting. I think they were saying it's the first time in history where a team goes to play an international game and doesn't have a bye week. Obviously, we can't do a bye week 2, because the first game is technically our home game, right, against the Chiefs in Brazil. And then we come back and it's not even a home game for us. Then we go travel to the Raiders and then we play the Broncos. So we play our entire division week 1, 2, and 3 right after going to Brazil.
That's crazy.
I know.
You know what's crazy too is I know we've maybe talked about it, but I've been on an airplane 3 out of the last 5 weeks traveling. And I've just been thinking like the effect that traveling, and this has all been West Coast traveling.
Yeah.
Right. Washington, Nevada, and Sacramento tomorrow. But what it's done to my body, like I'm so swollen, like my digestive system's off, like my skin looks like shit, all these things. And I'm not even an athlete. And it's funny because I was thinking about like when the teams travel and I'm like, dude,
what it does.
I'm like, I feel like a hot mess after traveling for 3 weeks. Like,
I know. And you're not out there playing football, right?
No,
it takes a huge toll on your body. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm tired and my sleep's shitty. And so that sucks. So now I think I can empathize with some of the players, like when they're like, I don't want to travel. Like they don't love traveling. Because
yeah. it's not just the person too, the individual. Sure, yeah, you're tired. It wears in your body, right? Like you said, it's your skin. It's your probably eating, what you're eating. I don't know. Maybe they have people that
Yeah,
come
but
out.
still, your digestion's off, like when you travel.
But also like your time away from your family. Like
Yeah, like
so
for
much.
mental
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
David, thank you for that. I appreciate that. So shout out to all the good people that have sacrificed their lives for our freedom.
yes. Um,
So yeah,
oh,
it's gonna be a tough start for us.
I
So
feel like the Niners were like kind of like in the middle for travel this season. I didn't look at it exactly, but I know we weren't the highest. What I do know is that our bye week is like insanely late this year. I think it's week 14.
when is our bye week? Ours last year was like week 5.
Ours is usually like 9 or 10. It's like pretty in the middle, and I feel good about it. Week
Yeah,
14, though, I'm like,
that's that's um that's pretty late in the season. But you guys have a pretty easy season this year.
we're the easiest.
Is that what they're saying? Yeah. Do you agree
Yeah.
with that?
I mean, yeah, I don't let me think. I know we play the Saints, the Buccaneers, obviously our division.
Mhm.
I gotta think. I mean, I think maybe the Jags. I gotta look it up. It seemed pretty easy. I also know that this is one of the first years we are not playing a single team coming off their bye this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And last year we played quite a few teams who had come off their bye.
So
So
they
I was
had
like,
time to rest.
yeah. Which I'm
Oh.
like, okay, fine, because we don't have a bye until week 14.
So
So
our bye is week 12. Last year was week 5.
that's too early.
It's like you don't need it. I think like you said, week 9, 10. I mean, I guess 12 is
Well,
okay, but it's
that's like
still
the middle of the season. Well, how many? There's 18 games now? 17 games.
17.
17, 18 weeks, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So we have a buy in 3 more games.
Yeah. Oh well. Hey, end the season strong, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And preseason, we play each other.
I know. We play out here. So are we going to go to that?
It's August 23rd, I think. I want to say yes. I have Brixton that week. Ooh, I have my board of directors that week.
So what does it mean? You can travel?
No, the board of directors is coming down here.
Oh.
My Inland Empire district. But it's a Saturday game, so I could always play up on Friday night. See if I could get Brixton to sleep over.
Is
We'll
it
figure it
weird
out.
to bring a 2-month-old to a game?
I don't think so. Are you gonna bring Nick?
I don't know, but I probably have to bring the baby.
Why?
Well, I guess I don't have to. I don't know.
I get it though. It'd be
Well,
weird.
this is all new to me.
You have to pay. Come on. Do you have to buy a baby a ticket that young?
No, I don't think so. Nick just said, wow.
Nick, if it's a girl's trip, you're staying home with the kids.
Well, I was just thinking breastfeeding wise, but I guess you pump and
You
anyway.
do pump, but
Yeah.
okay, we can talk about that later. Anyways, we do have an easy schedule, but there are some experts out there saying they're still predicting the Niners to have a shit season, like another 6-11 season.
Well, you guys signed Purdy.
We did a couple things. We signed Purdy, we extended Kittle, we extended Warner. Like we got the big contract signed that we needed to right away. Every player has shown up to training camp. Even when Trent Williams shows up to training camp, Bosa came to training camp, who always trains out in Florida. Like everyone showed up. All the deals have been taken care of. Like there's no drama this offseason like there has been. Like last year was Ayuk. I think what was the year before that was like Debo. Like there's just been so much. So I do have to hope like some of that works in our favor, like that they're able to find a groove and gel well in the offseason, right? We got Saleh back. We got a bunch of new rookies. So I feel good. I think people underestimate that we actually still have a lot of our key players left. Like I know we did lose some. but we didn't lose everyone.
Well, I mean, no, not at all. And it's every year I feel you lose people, right? But I mean, there was you guys a big part of your team shifted. But again, like when you look at it, I think with not I with Ayuk obviously being there, and then I always mess up his name, Juice.
Yeah.
Staying, like it wasn't a huge. I mean, if you had lost both those guys, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Juwan Jennings is going to be wide receiver 1. Ayuk's not even going to be back probably till midseason.
And Mason's gone, right?
Yeah, but we have Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah.
Who is starting to get hot and warm up towards the end of the season. Right?
What are your thoughts on CMC this year?
I think that he is getting a little up there and has suffered some injuries, but I feel like he's really motivated to try and win a ring. I think Warner, Kittle, Juszczyk, CMC, like, right? You think about like those seasoned guys who've been on the team for like 7+ years, or they're just a little older in their career. Trent Williams, like some of these players that are probably getting, I'm not saying they're going to retire soon, but you know, they're getting more towards the end of their career than the beginning, right? With the timeline. I think people are really motivated to get out there and want to try to win a ring. And so I think CMC is going to come back and be CMC.
He hasn't gotten a ring, right?
I don't think so. No, because he was with
Panthers.
There we go. So my mind's going to Jaguars. I was thinking in colors in my head.
Panthers. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope they do. I hope they do, man.
With the strength of the season, look, and we all know I love going in as an underdog. So people could talk all the shit they want on the Niners, say we're going to suck, and I prefer it that way. It's less pressure.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what CMC was saying too, right? It motivates the team more as well. It's like, yeah, I keep talking all this shit. We're not going to do this, that, or the other, and then we're going to come out, and you guys are going to be blown away.
Yeah, and again, Salah's back, so I got to feel like our defense is going to be back. Although I guess it takes a minute for leadership, but some of those players have already played with Salah, so like,
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what it's June. Oh man, we got like 2 months. 2 months.
2 months. Well, we play the Lions next month.
Oh, that's right. You guys are playing in the Hall.
Sorry, July.
That's for the Hall of Fame game, right?
Mm-hmm. So football's kind of coming a little bit earlier for me, but
you should go. You should go to that game, and then you should go to the Hall of Fame. Antonio Gates is being inducted.
Gotta get Ashley her boyfriend. It's not a secret.
What'd you say?
It's not a secret anymore. Oh
I
man!
better start putting makeup on when I fucking go on live, then, because I don't be looking so
your hair a little bit, you know. No, it's fine.
I was busy. I just worked out.
She's doing all the good things for herself.
Gosh, I'm doing a million things. So, but yeah, so I mean, I feel good about where the team's at right now. I believe OTAs for teams are starting. What, this week or next week?
I think it's next week. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm counting down the days again. Sundays are just getting a little, you know, at first, I feel like when the season ends, it's kind of a nice break, especially if your team makes it to playoffs and you're going through those ups and downs. You're like, okay, I can breathe for a minute. I don't have to worry about this for a while. And then it's like you hit April after the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. You know, and you know, the fantasy football texts start, and then you get excited about doing that. And yeah, I'm just stoked. I'm ready to go.
I was just gonna say it's time for us to probably start thinking about fantasy, since that draft is in 2 months, 3 months.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
of these days we'll all get together and be able to do that draft in person.
Are we not doing it in person this year?
I don't think so, because I'm not commissioner this year. Scott is, and I don't know if he's put anything together. I'll talk to him though. We'll see.
I thought last year we said we were going to do it in person.
We say it every year. I know, but you know, it's like some people can't make it, this, that, and the other. So we'll try to figure something out. It would be cool if we could. I'll be down there in August. So
Yeah.
It was fun.
Dude, I was just gonna say something and now I can't remember. I know
Dang.
it had to do with football. Oh, what were you saying? So Aaron Rodgers still what, a free agent? Like, what's up with him?
Yeah, so I saw something this morning about him being drafted or going to the Saints, but it's not true. So I just fact checked that, but he's saying he has no desire to go to Louisiana whatsoever. It looks like there's a possibility that he's going to the Steelers.
Why did I think I thought I read somewhere he was talking about retiring because he's dealing with something in his personal life?
He's so dramatic. Speaking of dramatic, you text me asking me if I saw the Brett Favre documentary or whatever.
Yeah, it's like number dude.
Crazy?
I mean, yes and no. I don't think it's like unheard of for a player to do the things that Brett Favre was doing or that he was accused of doing, right?
Okay.
Harassing women, cheating on his wife. But then there was like all that scandal with like the money, like the welfare money, and like how he was having money diverted to like other areas and it was like going to him. It's like a big fraud thing. And I remember that breaking on the news like 2 years ago. And I was like, what? Brett Favre, like it was like going to like his kids like volleyball, created like a volleyball arena or something. It was just crazy. But like in the eyes of like Packers players, like he could do no wrong because he came in and turned the entire franchise around, right?
Yeah.
The whole time he's cheating on his wife and
These
sending
guys.
inappropriate text and pictures to the women that are working the sidelines. It was like when he went to go play for the Jets for a season. And he kept saying he was going to retire, right? And then he went to go play for the Vikings for a season, which was wild because the Vikings and the Packers have like such a rivalry. But I would watch it.
I'll watch it for sure. I want to see it.
And it was like an hour long.
Did it go into anything with him and Rodgers? Like when Rodgers came on?
No, I mean, it did talk about when Rodgers came on. But
So he went to the Jets as well?
yeah, after I didn't know any of that either because obviously I didn't really follow Brett Favre's career, but he had went to the Jets for a year and then he said he was going to retire and then he went to the Vikings.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Rodgers is like following because there was conversation about him going to the Vikings at some point too.
Oh my God. I didn't even.
Yeah.
Right now?
Isn't that so weird?
That is weird.
Right when you said he went to the Jets and you said the Vikings, I was like, wait, Rodgers or who are you talking about?
Brett Favre. Yeah. So again, like it was like not unheard of, like what he was doing, but he was such a big, just talk about like the quarterback's like the position in all of sports. Like,
well, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I never knew much about Brett Favre. I mean,
also, how's his last name Favre? It's Favre. How do you say the R before the V?
Favre.
Yeah, but it's Brett Favre. And I'm like, how is it Favre if the R comes after the V? Like, I kept watching, like, I was like watching it, and I was like, I know it's Brett Favre. Like, I know that's how you say his name, but I don't understand because
it's got to be some wherever the name comes from.
Yeah, I was like, this doesn't make sense. And it sounds like his dad is like pretty hard on him for, sports.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But you should watch it. And then, oh man, Hard Knocks. Who did I see that they were did you see who the new Hard Knocks was gonna be in season?
No, I didn't watch it last season at all.
I haven't watched a single season.
I know, that's crazy.
Well, it's on what's it on? HBO?
I think it's on HBO.
That's because I don't have HBO.
We can figure it out for you. Just go on our fancy group chat and ask somebody for their HBO login.
I have someone's Peacock. I've got someone's Paramount.
I think I've got Kevin's everything, man. He's like, dude, you and Ashley.
Kevin, I need your HBO Max, okay?
Well, okay, so we're getting closer to the season. Predictions are going to be happening soon.
Oh, we should do those soon. The schedule's out.
We should do predictions.
We should do those soon before we even. We should do them before we know anything going on.
We should do them now. Yes. And then I'd say we could do I kind of want to do my own when we get closer to the season, like if there's anything else that's happening.
Like an
But
early season prediction, and then we'll do like our for real prediction that we're gonna track.
yeah,
Okay.
because there's still so much that could happen, right? Like I'm still waiting on Keenan Allen. I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't really think it's going to change the season tremendously by any means. I just want him to come back and retire with us.
Yeah, I think it's time for him to retire.
Probably, like he says, like Madden says, far. Yeah, I knew someone said it like that. I know that people say that, but it's like, why?
I don't know.
It's weird. I need to research this now.
I'm telling you, dude, it was like really throwing me off when I was watching the show.
You're like, I can't. Your name
was
is
like,
Favre. Spell it right.
His name is Favre. It's Favre.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him
Favre.
Seriously.
What if it was just mispronounced wrong one time
and he just went with it?
For his whole life?
He's like, all right, whatever. I actually like it better that way. We're gonna go with this. Oh man. Okay. Well, we've got the predictions coming up.
Yes.
So should we do that in 2 weeks?
Yeah, we could do predictions and then maybe even start looking at some fantasy stuff. What is this? Is this my 4th year playing fantasy?
Yes.
I still don't even. I understand like the positions and stuff now, but trying to do fantasy research is like exhausting. I think I'm forever going to be like the just best girl with fantasy.
Well, the first year I wouldn't count. I think was that your work league? That was when you were first really get into it at all. I think I would say this is like your 3rd real year of playing.
Yeah.
So we can talk about fantasy. We'll do the prediction. Okay. Uh-oh. Something's happened with Ashley's daughter, I think.
It was. I just heard her making like noises downstairs. I'm like,
you all right?
That's exactly what I just yelled.
She okay?
She said, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I've got a question for you then.
Okay, what?
What game are you most excited about for the season?
I don't know, because I have to pull the schedule up. So
give you a second.
Pull up the 49ers 2025 schedule. Oh, yeah. Here's our schedule, dude. So Seahawks, Saints, Cardinals, Jags, Rams, Bucks, Falcons, Texans, Giants, Rams, Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans, Colts, Bears.
Oh my gosh. Really?
So what am I going
to be some surprises there.
I might be most excited about the Texans game, and that is because D'Amico Ryans is our head coach, who was our defensive coordinator, and we have Saleh back, who was our defensive coordinator before Ryans was, and so I feel like a really good game.
Is that a home game?
Oh shoot, I don't know. No, I think it's in Texas.
Got to try to get to that one.
I got to figure out what games I'm going to go to.
I know. Well, I sold all my tickets this year.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
The heck?
I just sold.
What the hell? What the heliante? What the hell?
I just sold them all. Well, I didn't know how many I was going to go to. And then it was like, if I do go, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I had an old coworker who wanted to buy them all. And he's like, I want to buy all of them. I was like, can we leave out 2? And he goes, no, I just want them all. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
So
I couldn't do it. Yeah, that's an away game. October 26th. Ooh, I'm on vacation that week.
Texas is not far.
I've always wanted to go.
And I heard the fans are really nice there too.
I have never
been. Texans too.
I have never been.
I feel like we play a few of the same teams. Do you guys play the Cowboys this year?
No. Thank God, dude. We've played them every year, I swear, for like the past 5 years.
Oh, we play the Eagles.
Oh, you play the whole division then?
It's a home game. It's a Monday night game. I'm scared of the Eagle fans.
I mean, you don't need to be scared of them, I don't think, at SoFi.
No. I don't know, man. SoFi, it's never a home game. You know this.
But do Eagles fans travel like that?
Mhm,
Oh, they do?
mhm.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be at SoFi on Saturday.
Oh, are you going to that concert?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but Brixton is like, "Hi, Dean."
Happy Memorial Day, Dean.
Um, she's like super into like her K-pop era, and I was on TikTok, and somebody I follow on TikTok posted something about Stray Kids, and the location was SoFi, and I was like, "Oh, are they like?" I thought they performed, and I was like, "I thought Kendrick Lamar was there this weekend," so I was like really thrown off, and they're like, "Oh, it's next weekend." So I looked up the tickets and bought them. Brixton just yelled at me to stop talking about her.
Love you, Bricks.
It's because her wall's connected to.
Yeah. Is it like a boy band?
It's boy and girl. I don't know. It's K-pop.
Oh,
I said, is it in Korean or English? She said both. I said, all right.
Interesting.
Oh, it's only boys.
Oh, she's listening. Oh, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, it'll be fun.
I love playing the Cowboys. Nothing like beating them and hear Parsons cry on his podcast.
Oh, I agree. I think I've gone to every Cowboys game like the last 4 years, except last year's. I don't think I went to last year's.
No, we went
The year before that.
the year before and the year before playoffs game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Cowboys are supposed to be good this year. I don't know. I feel like they say that every year about teams, but I feel like it's a little different this year.
Well, usually we say every year because I just read you our schedule and we're like, oh, it's so easy. And I'm like, you can't say that though, because sometimes those little teams that like we think are not going to be great, all of a sudden.
No, I mean, these things surprise you all the time. There will be a team this year, like that happens every year, that we have not even thought about, that's not on our radar, that we probably haven't even said their name. And we're going to be like, where the heck they come from?
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Like the Titans or like the Jaguars or something. It's going to be the Browns because they got Shedeur Sanders. Like it's something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? How y'all doing? Miss you too, bud. We're doing good. Just busy. Ashley was just talking about, she's got all this travel for work and obviously prepping for a baby and all that stuff. So that's why we're here Monday. Just trying to squeeze it in and make sure we're consistent. So we will be back in 2 weeks though. And then after that, we'll have to figure out the schedule. But
I'm going to be 1 week post-op. Next one.
No, 2 surgeries coming up here. You and me both. Oh, man. We're busy.
Get older, guys. Just, just be.
I know.
I have 3 doctor's appointments tomorrow. 3.
Yeah. Well, that's all for a reason. It's not just because you're getting older.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, dang, in one day, like that's like excessive.
For those of you guys that are listening, Ashley we were trying to figure it out, but does anybody know the Hard Knocks this year? Who it's going to be? I guess we could look it up.
I thought they were going to do like a one in-season team and one now.
They've done that the last couple of years. I think there was one year they actually even did 2. They did the Cardinals.
They're going to do 2 teams. Not Hard Summer. Hard Knocks. Hard Knock. It's a hard knock life for me.
So David says, in 2019, a reporter picked us to win 3 games. Every NFL team is an NFL team, so every win matters.
Yes. Oh, 2 upcoming editions. Training camp with the Buffalo Bills will debut August 5th. Hold on. And then I think it's the Giants.
Yeah, you're right, Dean. That's the first one for sure. That'll be cool. That'll be cool to see the Bills.
It's the NFC East in season with the NFC East.
With the Giants. NFC East.
The Giants, the Commanders, the Eagles, and the Cowboys.
Commanders, man, we get to see our little Eckler and
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Me. Debo.
Debo. Yeah. So the Bills that starts August, and that's the training camp one. And in season with the NFC East will debut in December.
See, that's cool. Don't just pick one team. Do the entire division. Like, that's rad. I like that.
Yeah, I guess maybe I should start watching. I mean, anytime there's anything on TV that has to do with football, again, I had nothing to watch the other night, and I saw that Brett Favre one, and I was like, oh, well, it has to do with football. I'm immediately gonna.
That's what I do too. If I can't find anything, it immediately goes to sports, football first. If it's not football, there was this basketball documentary that I just watched. Oh gosh, what was it? It was about two players that like one of them brought a gun to the locker room or something. I can't remember. I'll send it to you. It's really good. I think so.
Oh, yeah, send it to me. Well, there's the new season of All American I haven't watched, and I saw that's on Netflix right now.
I know. I haven't watched that either.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Mm-mm. So
I realized there's a whole lot of new seasons of a lot of shows that I haven't watched. I was scrolling last night, like, oh, I have nothing to watch, and I'm like, oh my god, new season of this, new season of. I was like, what? Like,
get it all in before football's here, man.
I'll be able to get it all in. I'm doing a lot of traveling, and then I have surgery next week. That's a whole week of doing nothing but sitting on my couch.
Yeah.
So okay, so in 2 weeks we want to
predictions.
Do our first round of prediction.
Join us for the prediction calls, guys. That one's always fun, and then maybe you can share your predictions with us. Maybe not every single team, but what your overall record's going to be and things like that. That's fun.
Yeah. Last year was the worst I ever did with our predictions.
I finally did well.
I lack such confidence in myself after last season that the seasons before that, I was like either spot on or like 1 to 2 games. But last season, I was so far off that I'm like,
we're not always really good with like, excuse me. We're not always really good with picking the teams that we're going to beat or lose. But as far as the numbers, you've nailed that pretty well.
The overall record. Yeah. Last year was just.
Yeah. Oh, well, new season.
I know, but like, I'm so nervous though. Cause like we do have like a bunch of new players. There's just so much that I'm like,
I know. That's the fun part though.
Part of me doesn't know if I want to be optimistic this year.
You always have to be optimistic. You tell me this all the time.
I know.
You got to do it.
We're going undefeated.
Can you imagine? Hey.
No, dude, if we go undefeated, I'm going to be on edge every game.
I know.
Waiting for that first loss.
That was the one thing, like you said, because I remember I called you so upset when we lost to the Texans the first round of playoffs. Again, losing first round. Herbert cannot do this again. But you're like, I didn't have to worry about it. There's no stress for you when your team doesn't make it. Okay. It like sucks because you want them to go, obviously. But then you're also like, well, you have to think.
I mean, there's only been a few years recently that we haven't made it into the playoffs. So last year was kind of like nice. I do believe we're going to make it to the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Rams are going to be really good this year too.
You think the Rams are going to be good? Yeah. What do you think about this? I almost called them the Steelers.
Seahawks
this year now with all the changes.
Who is their quarterback again right now?
I don't know, because Gino just went to the Raiders.
Who the heck went to the Seahawks? Dude.
I said Russell Wilson, dude. I have such bad pregnancy brain sometimes.
Sam Darnold?
Was it Darnold?
Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
And Sam Darnold had a really good season last year.
He did. But he had really crappy seasons before he went.
Wait, DK Metcalf is still on. DK Metcalf is still on the. No, he left also, right? So did Lockett, correct?
I think Lockett's a free agent.
And hasn't been signed yet?
I don't think so.
I need to look into my division a little bit more. I don't know how I feel about the Seahawks. I feel like the Rams were good last year, and I feel like their team is still pretty cohesive compared to last year. Like they still have a lot of their components. I know they don't have Cooper Cup, but they have Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
So, like, I still, and I know that Stafford's getting older, and I believe he's talking retirement, like one of his last seasons. But
yeah, I think he's such a family guy too. Like, it's not just, getting older and wanting to stop playing. I think he also wants to spend time when he's still young, with his
he's got
family.
like 4 kids or something like that, right?
Mhm. Yeah, he seems like a really good guy.
I don't know if I like his wife, but
Kelly, that's her name,
and
right?
she just put a bad taste in my mouth that one year that she bought all those tickets to keep them
Mhm.
away from the 49ers fans at SoFi, and then gave them away to the Rams fans. And that just, while I understand I'm competitive and passionate and care, like that was like such like I put a bad taste in my mouth and made me feel a type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like poor sportsmanship.
She is, and she can be a crybaby for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone just needs to be like George and Claire Kittle, okay?
Right? Or Kyle and Kristen
Yeah.
Juszczyk.
I know.
Like, you know?
Oh, Lockett is a Titan.
Ah.
Okay, I did not know that. I missed that one. Okay.
Thanks, David.
I
See?
don't
Not
I don't
experts.
I don't think Lockett is I don't know, man. He hasn't done anything the last couple of years. He was on my fantasy 5 years ago and he was really, really good. But
Tyler Lockett's from the Inland Empire.
is he?
I think that's him. He went to high school with one of my old store managers.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, like in Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah. So the Seahawks to me seem like a complete rebuild.
Yeah, yeah. And they got the new coach, last season? So this is the coach's second season.
Mhm.
So I feel like they're a toss-up. They weren't a bad team last year, but they also had Metcalf, Lockett, Smith. They don't
Yeah.
have some of those players anymore. So how
Yeah.
are you feeling about the Raiders?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do well. I do. I think they're going to do well. I think they drafted really well this year. I think I love Pete Carroll. I always have. I've always said that. I've loved him through USC. Not a Seahawks fan, but he was a great coach there as well. I think him and Smith together work well. You got Max Crosby, so I still think they need a little help, but I think the Raiders are I think they're going to be a good competition this year.
That's all we could hope, right? Is that they're good competition. I would just really like the Chiefs to not be number 1 in your division this year.
I would like to take number 1, but I also do not want the Chiefs, but I also do not want the Raiders number 1. And I don't want the Broncos number 1, so we'll just take it.
Fair. I mean, I want to be number 1 also. So.
Gotta be awesome. I gotta be honest. So yeah, well, not much to talk about right now. Still waiting on a couple things to happen out there, a few quarterbacks and my boy Allen. So
I know at this point, I'm like, I feel like we're in a good spot. It's just practicing and finding their cadence together as a team.
Yeah.
So
all right. Well, we will be back, you guys.
Actually, I might go to the Raiders Niners preseason game out in Vegas because I'm out there that week already for work.
Oh.
So I was like, maybe I'll just go to that game. Stay an extra night.
When's that game?
It's like August 16th, the week before the Chargers game.
So you play the Raiders, the Chargers, and who else?
The Broncos, I think.
The Broncos.
I think the Broncos are week 1.
Dean, I want the Patriots to be number 1. Of course you do. I'm excited to see what the Patriots do this year.
It's the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Chargers. So your entire division minus the Chiefs.
Oh, you guys play everybody besides the Chiefs? That's
the Broncos,
weird.
The Raiders, and the Chargers.
Who do
you play?
I don't even know. You?
Yeah.
I don't know. We played the Seahawks last year. I know that.
Lions, Saints. Rams? That's not.
Nick said John Spytek. What
That's
about
not
him?
right.
Huh?
I said Lions, Saints, Rams. Is that last year? Oh, duh. You have 4 preseasons.
Yeah, because the Lions play.
Saints, Rams, Niners. So you play 2 out of my division.
You guys in the Rams?
Yeah, the Rams is in LA. Well, obviously it's in LA because you guys both are in LA.
Is it their home game though?
Mhm.
That's so weird to me.
Mhm.
I know. Leah was asking me again. She's like, can you get tickets for the Rams game? I'm like, I can't get tickets to the Rams games.
Different, yeah. Same stadium, different teams.
I wish I could.
You know, I really want to go to SoFi to watch the Niners play. And I mean, I guess I could just buy tickets. Like,
I know.
wow. I can just go buy some tickets.
The Charger tickets right now, I mean, Rams, I don't know, but Charger tickets right now still are not too expensive. But the minute we start consistently going to playoffs and hopefully the Super Bowl, that's all going to change.
Yeah, I feel like someone in my sphere probably knows somebody with Rams tickets. And so, like, I've probably got it in somewhere and I just don't know where it's at. So, like, go ahead and let me know, guys. Like, who's my in at SoFi for the Rams, not the Chargers.
Yeah, we got that one taken care of there.
Well, we forgot about my boy Jimmy Garoppolo.
I know. Jimmy G. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining again. Happy Memorial Day. We will be back in 2 weeks to go over predictions, which is always my favorite. And oh wait, I gotta stop real quick before we sign off here. Chargers should go back to the blue helmets. Okay, I have to tell a little story here.
Okay.
So, Ashley, you know this already. So we've been trying to be more active on TikTok. And we've been, I mean, posting a variety of things. Some of them we think are really funny using like CapCut and whatever, and other people don't, or it just doesn't get noticed or whatever, but we think it's hilarious. So you should go and check it out if you haven't, because they are funny. But I posted one about the Chargers helmets, and I didn't even think about it, but I used the song "We Are the Champions" in the background. You guys, I got roasted so hard about playing this song. I mean, you saw the comments. What was it like? Champions and Chargers in the same sentence. Like,
yeah. It was one of our better performing videos. I'll say that.
There was a lot of interaction.
Yeah.
Shit talking. But hey.
Oh man. I am. Yeah. If you guys don't follow us on TikTok, you should, because we're really trying to be more active on that platform.
Yeah.
We're having fun. We don't know what we're doing, but
no, it's definitely fun. I know you all that are here follow us on Instagram, so thank you for that. But if we don't see your name and you don't follow us, it's touchdowns _and_ tight ends, Instagram and TikTok. And then also hit the little button, follow us, subscribe on YouTube, and
share with your friends.
Share.
You know, we're a good time.
We need to get TikTok. Dean doesn't have TikTok.
Well, come on, Dean.
Just do it for us.
Be careful. You might get addicted because it's like really fun on TikTok.
I never went on TikTok either. And Ashley was like, I'm not listening to your Facebook messages anymore and this and that. So it's either Instagram or TikTok. So I had to.
And TikTok is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. So,
oh, man.
All right, guys. We'll have a great Memorial Day. And we will see you guys 2 weeks, but on a Tuesday, not a Monday. On a Tuesday.
We'll see
Growing up.
June 10th.
On a Tuesday.
Right?
Is that? Yeah. Yes, I think that's what I said, right?
I think so.
Yes, June 10th.
Okay. Well, we will post a reminder, and again, subscribe, hit the bell, you'll get notified. So we'll see you all in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a great rest of your week.